Hello and welcome to Senior Healthline. Today I'm sharing something that might surprise you. Did you know that eating the wrong kinds of nuts after age 65 could be silently harming your health? While some nuts can boost your brain power, strengthen your heart, and even help you stay active longer, others might be triggering inflammation, hurting your digestion, or putting stress on your kidneys without you even knowing it. The good news? I'm about to share the 5 nuts you should eat every day to support your health as you age, and the 5 you should avoid completely. This simple change to your diet could make a huge difference in how you feel and move in the years ahead. Stay with me until the end because I'll reveal one surprising nut that most seniors think is healthy, but could actually be undermining your energy and mobility. If you find this information helpful, please hit the subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss our senior health tips. Type 1 in the comments if you enjoy this video, or 0 if you have suggestions for improvement. 5 nuts seniors over 65 should eat daily. Have you ever noticed how a walnut looks remarkably like a tiny brain? Nature might be giving us a clue here. Walnuts contain the highest amount of omega-3 fatty acids of any nut. These are the same healthy fats found in fish that doctors have been recommending for years. These special fats help fight inflammation in your brain and throughout your body. For seniors concerned about staying sharp and maintaining their memory, walnuts are nothing short of a natural wonder. Studies tracking thousands of seniors for over a decade found that those who ate walnuts regularly showed better memory and thinking skills compared to those who didn't. Even more impressive, brain scans of regular walnut eaters showed healthier brain patterns that are linked to a lower risk of cognitive decline. Beyond brain health, walnuts help your heart too. Their unique combination of nutrients helps keep your arteries flexible and blood flowing smoothly, especially important for maintaining energy and preventing the tiredness that many associate with aging. The magic number seems to be about 5 to 6 walnut halves daily, just a small handful that can make a big difference in how your brain and body function. Try adding them to your morning oatmeal, sprinkling them on salads, or simply enjoying them as a satisfying snack between meals. For seniors who want to stay independent and sharp-minded, making walnuts part of your daily routine is one of the simplest yet most powerful choices you can make. 2. Almonds, the heart and bone protector. When it comes to supporting the 2 systems that keep you active and independent, your heart and your bones, almonds stand out as nature's perfect package. As we age, keeping our hearts strong becomes increasingly important. Almonds contain a special form of vitamin E that has been shown to protect the delicate lining of your arteries from damage. Think of it as a gentle shield that helps keep your blood vessels smooth and flexible, allowing blood to flow freely to all parts of your body, including your legs and feet, where circulation often diminishes first. Just a small handful of almonds, about 15 to 20, provides enough of this protective vitamin E to make a real difference in your heart health. Studies have found that seniors who eat almonds regularly tend to have lower blood pressure and healthier cholesterol levels, 2 key factors in maintaining independence and energy as you age. But the benefits don't stop with your heart. Almonds are surprisingly rich in calcium, the mineral your bones need to stay strong. After 65, bone density naturally declines, making fractures more likely from even minor falls. The calcium in almonds, along with their magnesium and phosphorus, provides direct support to your skeletal system. What makes almonds especially valuable for seniors is their convenience. Unlike many healthy foods that require preparation, almonds are ready to eat, easy to carry, and stay fresh for weeks. Keep a small container in your kitchen, purse, or car for a perfect on-the-go snack that supports your health. One important tip: while raw almonds offer the most benefits, lightly roasted unsalted almonds are easier for many seniors to chew and digest. Just avoid the heavily salted or sugar-coated varieties, which add unnecessary sodium and sugar that can undermine the very health benefits you're seeking. For older adults committed to maintaining their independence and mobility, incorporating almonds into your daily routine represents a small effort with remarkable returns. 3. Pistachios, the blood sugar balancer. For seniors concerned about maintaining steady energy and protecting themselves from the complications of uneven blood sugar, pistachios offer a remarkable natural solution that medicine cabinets simply can't match. Unlike many snacks that cause harmful spikes in blood sugar, Pistachios actually help regulate glucose levels in the bloodstream. Their unique combination of protein, healthy fats, and fiber creates a time-release effect on blood sugar, providing sustained energy without the dangerous peaks and valleys that can damage blood vessels and sap your strength. This blood sugar control becomes increasingly crucial after age 65, when our body's natural ability to regulate glucose often becomes less efficient. The consequences of unstable blood sugar extend far beyond just feeling tired. It can affect everything from your vision to the health of the tiny blood vessels in your feet and legs. Research published in medical journals has shown that consuming just a small serving of pistachios with meals can reduce the after-meal blood sugar rise by nearly 20%, a significant effect that helps protect your circulatory system from the inside out. This stable blood sugar translates directly into more consistent energy throughout the day and better protection for your eyes, kidneys, and extremities. Beyond blood sugar control, pistachios offer another wonderful benefit for seniors. They're among the highest fiber nuts available. This fiber not only supports digestive health, but also creates a feeling of satisfaction that can help prevent overeating. For seniors watching their weight or managing heart health, this natural appetite regulation is invaluable. Pistachios also offer a practical advantage that many seniors appreciate. They take time to eat. The act of opening each shell naturally slows down your snacking, giving your body time to register fullness and preventing mindless overeating. The empty shells also provide a visual cue of how many you've consumed. A serving of about 30 pistachios, roughly a quarter cup, provides these health benefits without excessive calories. Try keeping a small bowl of pistachios in your kitchen for a satisfying snack that helps keep your blood sugar levels steady and your energy consistent throughout the day. 4. Pecans, the antioxidant powerhouse. While they might be most famous for their starring role in pie, pecans deserve recognition as one of nature's most powerful protectors against the cellular damage that accelerates aging, particularly in the brain, joints, and circulatory system that support your independence. Pecans contain more antioxidants than any other nut, specialized compounds that neutralize harmful free radicals that would otherwise damage your cells. Think of these antioxidants as tiny shields protecting every cell in your body from the natural wear and tear that comes with aging. For seniors, this protection becomes especially valuable in the delicate tissues of the brain and the lining of blood vessels. Multiple studies have demonstrated that the particular mix of antioxidants in pecans helps maintain memory function and cognitive flexibility, the mental agility that allows you to adapt to new situations and continue learning throughout life. Beyond brain health, pecans offer remarkable support for joint comfort and mobility. Their anti-inflammatory properties help reduce the low-grade inflammation that often settles in joints after age 65, contributing to stiffness and discomfort. Regular pecan consumption has been linked to improved mobility and reduced joint complaints in several senior health studies. Pecans also contain significant amounts of minerals that become increasingly important as we age, including manganese, copper, and zinc, nutrients that support everything from bone formation to immune function. The zinc in pecans deserves special mention as adequate levels become more difficult to maintain with age, yet remain crucial for proper wound healing and immune response. Despite their sweet, rich taste, pecans have a surprisingly gentle effect on blood sugar when eaten in their natural state. Their combination of healthy fats and fiber helps slow digestion, providing sustainable energy without dramatic spikes in glucose levels. About 15 to 18 pecan halves daily provides these protective benefits without excess calories. Try adding chopped pecans to your morning yogurt, sprinkling them on salads, or enjoying them on their own as a satisfying snack that actively protects your cells from the inside out. For seniors looking to maintain not just longevity but true vitality, pecans represent one of nature's most perfect packages of protective nutrition. 5. Brazil nuts, the thyroid guardian. Among all the nuts beneficial for seniors, Brazil nuts stand out for their unmatched ability to support one of the body's most important but often overlooked systems, the thyroid gland, which regulates everything from your energy and metabolism to your body temperature and heart rate. The secret lies in Brazil nuts' extraordinarily high selenium content. Just one large Brazil nut contains more than 100% of the daily recommended intake of this essential mineral that becomes increasingly difficult for aging bodies to absorb from other foods. Selenium functions as the primary activator for thyroid hormone, the master regulator of your metabolism and energy production. For seniors experiencing unexplained fatigue, sensitivity to cold, muscle weakness, or foggy thinking, a struggling thyroid might be the culprit, and Brazil nuts offer targeted nutritional support that can make a noticeable difference in how you feel each day. Beyond thyroid support, the selenium in Brazil nuts serves another crucial function. It acts as a powerful antioxidant that specifically protects your DNA from damage. This becomes increasingly important after age 65, when natural DNA repair mechanisms begin to slow down. By preserving the integrity of your genetic material, Brazil nuts help maintain cellular function throughout the body. The benefits extend to your immune system as well. Selenium plays a vital role in immune function, and studies have shown that seniors with adequate selenium levels tend to recover more quickly from infections and maintain better overall immune resilience. In a very real sense, Brazil nuts help fortify your body's natural defenses. Perhaps most remarkably, Brazil nuts support healthy mood and brain function through multiple pathways. The combination of selenium, healthy fats, and other nutrients helps maintain the proper chemical balance in the brain that supports positive mood and cognitive function. Several studies have linked regular, moderate Brazil nut consumption with better mood stability and mental clarity in older adults. The dosage here is important. The extremely high selenium content means you need only 1 to 2 Brazil nuts per day to receive these benefits. Unlike other nuts where a handful is appropriate, with Brazil nuts, less is truly more. This makes them not only powerful, but also extremely economical. For seniors seeking to maintain their energy, mental clarity, and cellular health as they age, incorporating just 1 or 2 Brazil nuts into your daily routine represents one of the simplest yet most effective nutritional strategies available. 5 nuts. Seniors over 65 should never touch one. Salted mixed nuts, the blood pressure saboteur. While nuts in their natural state offer remarkable health benefits, the commercially prepared salted mixed nuts that appear at gatherings and in pantries across America tell a completely different story. One that poses particular risks for seniors concerned with maintaining their independence and well-being. The average can of salted mixed nuts contains a shocking amount of sodium, often more than 200 milligrams per small handful. For perspective, that's equivalent to the sodium content of a large order of fast food fries. This matters tremendously for older adults because after age 65, your body's ability to process and eliminate excess sodium naturally declines. The immediate effect of this sodium overload falls directly on your cardiovascular system. Excess salt causes your body to retain water, increasing the volume of blood flowing through your vessels and forcing your heart to work harder with each beat. For seniors already managing blood pressure concerns, this additional strain can directly undermine the effectiveness of medications and lifestyle changes you've implemented. Even more concerning is the impact on the delicate blood vessels in your brain. Studies published in leading medical journals have demonstrated that high-sodium diets increase the risk of small vessel damage in the brain, the kind that contributes to cognitive decline and balance issues. Something as seemingly innocent as regularly snacking on salted mixed nuts could be silently affecting the very neural connections that keep your mind sharp and your steps steady. The deceptive nature of commercial mixed nuts makes them particularly problematic. The salt not only adds hazardous sodium, but also masks potential rancidity and encourages overconsumption. The very mechanisms designed to protect you, like taste receptors that would normally help you moderate intake, are effectively short-circuited by the powerful flavor enhancers. For seniors already taking medications for heart conditions, this hidden sodium can interact with certain prescriptions, sometimes reducing their effectiveness or increasing side effects. The result can be a puzzling decline in health, with your doctor adjusting medications, while the actual culprit, those seemingly innocent salted nuts, continues its silent damage. The good news is that the solution is simple. Choose unsalted versions of your favorite nuts, and if you crave flavor, add your own herbs and spices like rosemary, cinnamon, or a small amount of olive oil. Your taste buds will quickly adjust to appreciate the natural flavor of nuts without the dangerous sodium burden. For seniors committed to maintaining their independence and cognitive clarity, removing salted mixed nuts from your pantry represents a small change with significant benefits for your long-term health and mobility. 2. Candied walnuts. The inflammation trigger. While natural walnuts offer extraordinary benefits for senior brain health, their sugar-coated counterparts, the candied walnuts often found in salads, desserts, and snack mixes, transform a health food into something that actively undermines the very systems seniors are trying to protect. The crunchy, sweet coating that makes candied walnuts so irresistible contains an alarming amount of refined sugar, often more than a tablespoon per small serving. For seniors over 65, the sugar load triggers a dangerous cascade of inflammation throughout the body, particularly affecting the joints, blood vessels, and brain tissue. When you consume candied walnuts, your bloodstream is suddenly flooded with simple sugars that dramatically spike blood glucose levels. Your body responds with an emergency release of insulin, creating a roller coaster effect on your energy and setting the stage for increased inflammatory compounds in your bloodstream. These inflammatory messengers directly affect the cartilage in your knees, hips, and spine, the very structures that keep you mobile and pain-free. Perhaps most concerning is how the sugar coating neutralizes many of the brain protective benefits that make natural walnuts so valuable for seniors. The omega-3 fatty acids remain present, but their positive effects are largely offset by the inflammatory response triggered by the sugar. Research has shown that even short-term spikes in blood sugar temporarily impair cognitive function and memory, precisely what seniors are trying to preserve. For older adults managing diabetes or prediabetes, candied walnuts represent a particularly serious hazard. The combination of nuts' natural fats with concentrated sugar creates a perfect storm for dramatic blood sugar fluctuations that can leave you feeling tired, foggy, and unsteady on your feet. The deceptive nature of candied walnuts makes them especially problematic. Their presence in healthy salads creates a false impression of wellness, while their addictive quality, the perfect blend of sweet, fat, and crunch, makes portion control extraordinarily difficult. Many seniors consume far more than they realize, multiplying the negative effects. Fortunately, you can enjoy all the benefits of walnuts without the dangers of added sugar. Choose plain, raw, or lightly toasted walnuts instead. If you crave sweetness, pair them with a small amount of naturally sweet fresh fruit, like berries or apple slices, which provide fiber that moderates the sugar impact. For seniors determined to maintain their mobility, mental clarity, and independence, recognizing and eliminating candied walnuts from your diet represents a small change that can have profound effects on how you feel and function day to day. 3. Macadamia nuts, the hidden calorie bomb. Among all the nuts available to seniors, macadamia nuts stand out not for their benefits, but for a concerning nutritional profile that poses particular challenges for older adults working to maintain healthy weight, heart function, and mobility. While all nuts contain healthy fats, macadamia nuts take this to an extreme. They contain the highest fat content and calorie density of any nut on the market. Just a small handful delivers nearly 200 calories with a staggering 21 grams of fat. For seniors carefully managing their weight to support joint health and cardiovascular function, this caloric density can easily lead to unintended weight gain. The problem becomes more significant when we consider how aging affects metabolism. After 65, most adults experience a natural slowing of metabolic rate, meaning each extra calorie has a more pronounced effect on weight. The body simply doesn't process excess calories as efficiently as it once did, and the effects of even small excesses accumulate more rapidly. Beyond their extreme calorie content, macadamia nuts contain a higher proportion of monounsaturated fats than any other nut. While these fats are healthier than saturated fats, they don't offer the specific brain and heart benefits of the omega-3 fatty acids found in walnuts. For seniors, this means macadamias occupy valuable space in your diet without delivering the targeted benefits of other nut options. Of particular concern for older adults is the impact excess weight has on mobility. Each additional pound places approximately 4 pounds of pressure on your knees when walking. For seniors already managing joint discomfort, the easy overconsumption of calorie-dense macadamia nuts can translate directly into increased pain and decreased mobility, affecting your ability to stay active and independent. Macadamia nuts also come with a practical challenge many seniors face. They're extremely hard and dense, making them difficult to chew thoroughly. This increases the risk of digestive discomfort and can present a choking hazard, particularly for older adults with dental work or swallowing difficulties. Their buttery taste and satisfying texture make macadamia nuts particularly easy to overeat, and their high price often creates a perception of health superiority that isn't supported by their nutritional profile. Many seniors consume them believing they're making an optimal choice, unaware that other nuts offer greater benefits with fewer calories. For older adults committed to maintaining a healthy weight, strong joints, and cardiovascular health, replacing macadamia nuts with more nutrient-dense options like walnuts or almonds represents a strategic choice that supports long-term independence and mobility without sacrificing the pleasure of enjoying nuts as part of your daily diet. 4. Expired nuts. The toxic threat in your pantry. One of the most dangerous food items that many seniors unknowingly keep in their kitchens isn't a specific variety of nut, but rather perfectly good nuts that have been stored too long and gone rancid, creating a silent source of compounds that directly harm the very systems older adults are trying to protect. Unlike many other foods that show obvious signs of spoilage, nuts become dangerous in ways that can be difficult to detect. As their healthy oils break down with exposure to air, light, and time, they form compounds called peroxides and aldehydes, substances that trigger inflammation and oxidative stress throughout the body. For seniors, consuming these rancid compounds can have particularly serious consequences. The inflammatory response they trigger affects the joints, exacerbating arthritis discomfort and reducing mobility. These compounds also promote the oxidation of cholesterol in your bloodstream, making it more likely to damage artery walls and compromise circulation, particularly to the extremities where seniors often first notice problems. Perhaps most concerning is the effect these compounds have on brain tissue. Research has shown that the byproducts of rancid nuts can cross the blood-brain barrier, where they promote the very types of inflammatory processes linked to cognitive decline. In a cruel irony, nuts that would normally protect brain function can actually harm it when they have expired. The deceptive nature of nut spoilage makes this particularly dangerous. Rancidity often develops without dramatic changes in appearance, and the off-taste can be subtle enough that seniors with naturally diminishing taste sensitivity might not notice it. Many older adults also grew up in generations taught not to waste food, making them less likely to discard nuts that aren't obviously spoiled. Nuts stored in pantries for months or even years create an ongoing exposure to these harmful compounds. Unlike a food that causes immediate symptoms, the damage from regularly consuming expired nuts accumulates slowly, potentially contributing to unexplained increases in joint pain, fatigue, or cognitive difficulties. To protect yourself, store nuts in airtight containers in the refrigerator or freezer, where their oils remain stable much longer. Purchase only what you can reasonably consume within a month if storing in the pantry, or within 3 to 6 months if refrigerated. Always perform a simple smell test before eating. Nuts should smell fresh and mild, never sharp, bitter, or paint-like. For seniors committed to maintaining their health, cognitive function, and mobility, establishing a regular practice of checking and properly storing nuts represents a simple yet powerful way to eliminate a common source of hidden inflammation and oxidative stress from your diet. 5. Unsoaked raw cashews, the digestive system disruptor. While cashews enjoy immense popularity and a health-conscious reputation, there's a hidden aspect to these curved nuts that makes them particularly problematic for seniors in their raw, unsoaked state, a fact that food manufacturers rarely discuss, but that can have significant consequences for older digestive systems. Unlike most other culinary nuts, cashews contain high levels of phytic acid and enzyme inhibitors, natural compounds that protected the seed during growth, but can interfere with your ability to digest them properly. For seniors whose digestive capacity naturally diminishes with age, these compounds can trigger discomfort ranging from mild bloating to significant pain and nutrient malabsorption. The phytic acid in raw, unsoaked cashews binds to important minerals in your digestive tract, including calcium, zinc, and iron, preventing their absorption. For seniors already at risk for deficiencies in these critical nutrients, regularly consuming unsoaked cashews can contribute to silent nutrient depletion, gradually affecting everything from bone density to immune function. Beyond mineral binding, the enzyme inhibitors in raw cashews interfere with your body's digestive enzymes, the chemical helpers that break down food into usable components. With aging already reducing natural enzyme production, this additional burden can lead to incomplete digestion, allowing partially digested proteins to enter the bloodstream and potentially trigger inflammatory responses throughout the body. For seniors experiencing unexplained joint pain, skin reactions, or digestive discomfort, unsoaked raw cashews might be an unsuspected culprit. The inflammatory cascade they can trigger affects not just the digestive tract, but can extend to joints, skin, and even cognitive function through system-wide inflammatory pathways. The commercial processing of cashews presents additional concerns. Unlike truly raw nuts that you might purchase from health food stores, most raw cashews in stores have been steamed to remove their toxic outer shell, then dried at high temperatures, a process that denatures some proteins but doesn't eliminate the digestive inhibitors. This creates a confusing situation where seemingly raw cashews still contain many of the problematic compounds. Seniors with existing digestive sensitivities, autoimmune conditions, or inflammatory disorders should be particularly cautious with unsoaked cashews. The additional burden they place on already compromised systems can trigger flare-ups or exacerbate ongoing symptoms in ways that might not be immediately connected to diet. If you enjoy cashews, the solution isn't necessarily complete avoidance, but rather proper preparation. Soaking raw cashews in water for 2 to 4 hours activates enzymes that break down the problematic compounds, making them significantly easier to digest. Alternatively, lightly roasted cashews have fewer enzyme inhibitors, though they still contain some phytic acid. For seniors seeking to maintain digestive comfort, nutrient absorption, and overall well-being, being mindful of how cashews are prepared before consumption represents an important but often overlooked aspect of maintaining a truly supportive diet for aging well. As we navigate the journey of aging, it becomes increasingly clear that vitality and independence stem not from luck or genetics alone, but from the conscious choices we make each day. The humble nuts we choose to include or avoid in our diet represent perfect examples of how small decisions accumulate to shape our experience of aging. The difference between enjoying a handful of brain-boosting walnuts versus mindlessly snacking on salted mixed nuts isn't just about flavor preference. It's about actively choosing between inflammation or protection, between supporting your body's systems or undermining them. Each choice, repeated daily, creates the foundation of how you'll move, think, and feel in the years ahead. What makes these choices particularly powerful is their simplicity. Adding a few carefully selected nuts to your morning routine doesn't require complex preparation, expensive ingredients, or dramatic lifestyle changes. Yet this small habit can deliver protective nutrients directly to your brain, heart, and bones, the very systems that maintain your independence and joy. Equally important is learning which nuts to avoid, not as a restriction, but as an act of self-respect and protection. Understanding that expired nuts or heavily salted varieties actively work against your health goals allows you to make informed choices that honor the body that has carried you through life's journey. From my years of working with seniors through Senior Healthline, I've witnessed remarkable transformations when people embrace these simple nutritional truths. Improved memory, steadier energy, better balance, and more comfortable movement aren't miraculous developments. They're the natural results of consistently providing your body with what it needs while avoiding what harms it. The wisdom of aging lies in recognizing that we have more control than we often realize. While we cannot turn back the clock, we can absolutely influence how we experience each day through thoughtful choices like incorporating beneficial nuts, and avoiding those that undermine our well-being. I encourage you to start small. Perhaps begin tomorrow by adding a few walnuts to your breakfast, checking your pantry for expired nuts, or replacing a salted snack with fresh almonds. Notice how your body responds over time. These aren't just dietary adjustments. They're investments in a future where you remain capable, comfortable, and independent. I'd love to hear which insight from today's video resonated most with you. Please share in the comments which nut you plan to add to your diet, or which one you'll be removing from your pantry after watching. Type 1 if you found this information helpful, or 0 with your suggestions for how we can better serve your health journey. For more science-based, practical health tips designed specifically for those over 65, be sure to subscribe to Senior Healthline and ring the bell for notifications. Your well-being matters, and we're committed to providing the straightforward, usable information you need to thrive in this remarkable chapter of life. Thank you for watching, and until next time, here's to your health, independence, and joy.